Have you ever wished you could live forever? For some, the idea of immortality is an enticing one, offering endless opportunities for adventure, growth, and discovery. However, for others, the prospect of never dying is a daunting one, fraught with potential pitfalls and challenges that could have far-reaching consequences for humanity as a whole. In this video, we Lions explore both sides of this coin and delve into the myriad ways that our world could be forever changed if humans were to achieve immortality. So stay tuned and let's dive into what could happen when humans live forever. What if humans could live forever? What would happen if humans could live forever? It's a question that has intrigued philosophers and scientists for centuries. Some believe that immortality would lead to a world of abundance and enlightenment, while others argue that it would result in overpopulation and stagnation. Let's take a closer look at both sides of this fascinating debate. On the one hand, immortality could usher in an era of unprecedented prosperity and personal growth. Without the fear of death looming over us, humans would be free to pursue their dreams and ambitions without any limitations. We could travel the world, learn new skills, and make countless contributions to society knowing that we had all the time in the world. Additionally, immortality could give us the opportunity to live life to the fullest, trying new things and taking risks that we may not have taken otherwise. It could also allow us to form deeper connections with others, sharing our wisdom and experiences to help guide and mentor younger generations. Finally, immortality could lead to a greater understanding of the universe and our place in it. With the ability to live for thousands or even millions of years, we could observe and study the cosmos like never before, uncovering secrets that have eluded scientists for centuries. However, there is another side to this coin. Immortality could also lead to some unintended and potentially negative consequences. One of the most significant concerns is that it could lead to overpopulation. Without the natural checks and balances of birth and death, the human population could grow exponentially, putting a strain on resources and leading to widespread poverty and famine. Another concern is that immortality could lead to stagnation rather than progress. With no fear of death, humans may become complacent and less motivated to improve themselves or contribute to society. This could lead to a decline in innovation and a general sense of apathy and despair. Additionally, immortality could exacerbate existing social and economic inequalities. Those who are already wealthy and powerful would have the means to prolong their lives indefinitely, while those who are less fortunate would be left to struggle and die as they always have. This could lead to a world where the rich rule over the poor and the gap between the haves and the have-nots grows ever wider. Finally, immortality could have unforeseen and potentially catastrophic consequences for the environment. With more humans alive than ever before, the strain on ecosystems could be too great and lead to widespread destruction and habitat loss. Ultimately, the question of whether immortality is a blessing or a curse is a complex one with no easy answers. There are certainly potential benefits to be gained from living forever, but there are also risks and challenges that must be considered. Perhaps the key to harnessing the power of immortality lies in our ability to use it responsibly and ethically. If we can find a way to live forever, it is up to us to ensure that it is a force for good in the world. What if humans never die? What if humans never die? It's a question that has both fascinated and terrified us for centuries. The idea of living forever is a seductive one, full of possibilities for adventure, growth, and enlightenment. But what if it came at a cost? What if a world was thrown into chaos by a population that refused to stop growing? In a world where death is unknown, the human race would be faced with some unique and unexpected challenges. First and foremost, we would have to contend with the problem of overpopulation. Without the natural checks and balances of death, the human population would continue to grow exponentially, putting a strain on resources and leading to widespread poverty and famine. As the planet's resources became depleted, we would be forced to search for new sources of food and energy, which could lead to conflict with other species and even other planets. In fact, some experts believe that overpopulation could be the ultimate cause of our downfall, leading to a dystopian future where the human race is on the brink of extinction. Another challenge we would face in a world without death is the lack of personal growth. Without the fear of death to motivate us, we would have little reason to improve ourselves or contribute to society. Instead, we might become complacent and apathetic, leading to a general decline in human civilization. Without death, we might also lose our sense of purpose and meaning. The knowledge that our time is limited is what drives many of us to make the most of our lives and pursue our goals and dreams. Without this deadline, we might find ourselves lost and directionless, unable to find fulfillment or happiness. Additionally, a world without death could be a breeding ground for disease and suffering. Without the natural selection that culls the weak and promotes the strong, genetic defects and diseases would likely become more prevalent, leading to a race of sickly and unhealthy humans. Furthermore, the concept of time itself would be thrown into chaos. Without death, we would have no way of measuring the passage of time. Days, weeks, and even years would become meaningless. Without the constant ticking clock, we might lose our sense of urgency and become slow and lethargic. Of course, there is another side to this coin. A world without death could also be one of great beauty and wonder. Without the fear of death, we would be free to explore the universe without any limitations. We could travel to distant galaxies and planets, discovering new life forms and making countless scientific breakthroughs. In a world where death is unknown, we might also be able to unlock the secrets of the universe and our place in it. We could learn the true nature of reality and the fundamental laws that govern the cosmos. Ultimately, the question of what would happen if humans never died is one that has no easy answers. There are certainly potential benefits to be gained from living forever, but there are also risks and challenges that must be considered. Perhaps the key to surviving in a world without death lies in our ability to adapt and evolve. If we can learn to overcome the challenges of overpopulation, resource depletion, and existential crises, we may just stand a chance at thriving in a universe that never ends. Will humans ever live forever? The possibility of humans living forever has been a topic of fascination for many cultures throughout history. In ancient mythology, stories of immortality were common, often involving magical elixirs or mystical rituals that could extend life indefinitely. The quest for eternal life has also been a driving force in many scientific and technological advancements, from the search for the Philosopher's Stone in the Middle Ages to the modern-day efforts to understand and manipulate the genes associated with aging. While true immortality remains elusive, recent advances in science and technology have allowed humans to live longer than ever before. Medical breakthroughs such as vaccines, antibiotics, and organ transplantation have reduced the leading causes of death throughout history. And ongoing research into the genetics of aging may one day allow us to significantly extend the human lifespan. Some scientists even believe that it will become possible for humans to live for 1,000 years or more, essentially achieving immortality through technological means. However, the prospect of humans living forever is not without its critics. Many argue that an immortal human population would eventually lead to overpopulation and resource depletion, ultimately causing the destruction of our planet. Others worrying about the ethical implications of extending human life indefinitely, arguing that it would create a society of the immortal elite and the mortal masses. Despite these concerns, the pursuit of immortality remains a driving force in human culture and science. Whether or not it is possible to live forever, the quest for eternal life has led to countless innovations and discoveries that have improved our understanding of the world around us. And who knows, maybe one day it will become a reality. What do you think? Is immortality something to be desired, or is death an important part of the human experience? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Thanks for watching.